I've decided not to do any unboxing or first impressions of fountain pens on this channel. Rather, I'll devote myself to longer-term reviews of pens. With my Platinum 3776 with an extra fine nib, that means you'll be seeing my thoughts on a limited edition, no longer available, the Carnelian, a North American exclusive that came out during the pandemic around 2020. But hopefully, what I'll talk about will help you understand other models of the 3776. Before I go any further, if you're considering a 3776, you should know there have been 3 different models of this pen. The first came out in 1978. It had a ribbed or fluted body and an ebonite feed. The 3776 was changed in 2011, incorporating a slip and seal mechanism in the cap to prevent drying, and a plastic feed, and a smoother body. This is known as the Century series. Recently, a third model has come out, confusingly called the 3776 version 2. The seal has been improved again, the grip section has been strengthened, and there are some nib and body changes. Apparently the new nibs write wetter than previous versions. The pen I'm reviewing is the Carnelian, one of the Century series produced from 2011 to just last year. There are many pens of the Century series still up for sale from vendors. One way that you can tell if you've got one of these older models is if there is a nut visible under the top finial. The nib of the Century series has a mountain outlined with a jagged top on it. On the newer models that have just come out in 2026, the mountain has a flat top. The 3776 Century series is a medium-sized cigar-shaped pen, just over 5 inches long. I find it to be very similar to the Lamy Safari in overall dimensions. The 3776 Carnelian is named after the gemstone of the same name. Carnelian is a fascinating stone that is susceptible to color changes. It is sometimes brown or copper-colored, red or orange. Most carnelian in jewelry has been heat-treated so it's stable and the color won't shift over time. In this bracelet you can see some of the subtle color variations. When I first considered buying this pen a few years ago, I watched some YouTube videos and was puzzled. Some showed a red pen, some showed a distinctly orange pen, some showed a reddish orange. I unboxed the pen and saw a strawberry red. I took it to my kitchen table to ink it up and then was looking at an orange pen. I took it to the window under natural light and saw an orange red. Now, I want to tell you that this is a purposeful design. That Platinum designed a color shifting pen. See the very fine shimmer in the acrylic? And named it after a color shifting gemstone. I want to geek out over this, but I can't always replicate the color change. Under old E9 bulbs, it usually appears red to my eyes. Under G-series bulbs, it's usually orange. If you have a Carnelian, let me know if you're seeing similar effects or if this is just wishful thinking. The slip and seal mechanism works well and keeps the nib wet. This pen never hard starts. It's super dependable, and I know I can count on it every time. Now, cons, I have 3 things that I can criticize about this pen. As much as I love it, there's no pen that's perfect. Number 1, price. Platinum joins a lot of other pen companies with some rather dramatic recent price increases. Now, I understand the increase for the new 2026 model. The cost of raw materials, especially gold, has gone up. But what bothers me is that older models, such as the Century series, have also gone up in price, and that's not right. This is old stock, already on shelves. A price increase of this kind can't be justified, but if you look around, a lot of vendors are doing just that. My advice is to shop around. There are wild fluctuations in price for these older models right now, from $280 to $600 Canadian. Be wise. Another con is that nibs are not replaceable. If I drop this pen and bork the nib, I cannot just order a new nib from Platinum. I could cannibalize another 3776, but again, that leaves me with a pen without a nib. Platinum! One way to cultivate some goodwill in this time of great pen inflation is to offer nibs for sale. Give people who need to replace a nib an economical alternative to buying a whole new pen. And that goes for other manufacturers too. Many do not sell replacement nibs. You know who you are. Do better. Lastly, the 3776 is not fully disassemblable. Oh, you can force the nib and the feed off of the body if you find that replacement nib, but you risk damaging the feed. And you cannot take apart the cap to clean out the seal if there are ink stains in there. So there you go. It's expensive. Nibs are not replaceable. You can't take it apart. Yet the 3776 is one of my favorite pens. It's super dependable. And the extra fine 14 karat gold nib is incredible. And did I mention the Carnelian body changes color? In my opinion. Now, if I can only go win the lottery so I can afford one of the new models.